Any living being that has lost its instincts has also lost its bond with nature. We frequently believe we are exempt from this principle, but it has ultimately cost us more than we realize. We tend to rush through everything, including our attempts to reconnect with nature, which often leads to hurried walks focused more on fitness and fresh air than on truly reconnecting with our inner selves. If we could just pause and listen occasionally, we could gain so much more from our time outdoors and learn valuable lessons from Mother Nature. I understand that having a garden can be seen as a luxury. Many individuals live in cities due to work commitments or personal choice. For these people, natural parks and forests serve as places to recharge. The soothing sounds of birds and flowing water help to calm their minds. We often try to replicate nature in our homes by using natural colors for our walls, displaying posters or paintings of beautiful landscapes, and incorporating artificial waterfalls and plants. Additionally, many people acquire pets like dogs and cats, often unaware of the significant benefits they provide for our well being. Pets help us connect with nature. Although we bring them into our homes and families, their deep bond with natural world is what truly brings us healing. I consider myself fortunate to have two gardens, one in Serbia and another one in northern Spain, both located outside a city. When selecting my apartment in Spain, I prioritize the natural surroundings, which include woods and farms. My apartment complex is situated between two rivers and close to a charming little town called Puente Viesgo, which is just 20-minute walk away, where there is a thermal spa center. Upon discovering this place, I felt it was a hidden gem. My garden is nearly three times the size of my small apartment. I avoid using pesticides or any harmful chemicals, ensuring that my garden is vibrant and serves as a wonderful teacher. The grass is wild and natural, and I've planted numerous trees to attract birds. I've also created two ponds, and since I have ducks, I set aside a large bucket with water lilies to provide a drinking source for the birds. This summer, I even spotted dragonflies in my garden. The first time I encountered a shrew, I didn't even realize it. I thought it was just a small mouse. I ended up saving its life three times, twice when it fell into rainwater collection jars, and a third time when it was caught by the neighbor's cat, which I rescued by relocating it out of the cat's sight. One can approach gardening as if it were a simple artificial creation aiming for a look akin to a child's drawing. However, nature is incredibly intricate, so much so that we still have much to learn about it. Having my garden has also been a journey of self discovery. It has prompted me to reflect on my desire for perfection and the futility of trying to control nature without causing harm. I never intended to hurt any living being, but found it nearly impossible to deal with issues like rats without causing damage. This challenge has led me to repeatedly consider ways to solve this problem without harming anything. Let me share an experience I had when I attempted to use glue to catch rats. Instead of catching rats, I ended up with a small, unfortunate mouse. I've encountered various types of mice and rats in my garden. Removing the glue from the mouse was quite challenging, and the only thing that worked was oil. Rats are quite clever creatures, and managing them takes effort. I've come to terms with them. I just want to prevent them from eating my food or the food meant for the ducks. To address this, I've devised smart ways to safeguard their feed. They now have a feeder with a paddle, but they're still getting used to it. They seemed to enjoy my garden, but once I took away the food source, their interest waned. After many years, I finally pinpointed where they were entering my space, and my aim is to block that entry as effectively as possible. Previously, they created a lot of chaos with the tunnels they dug under my steps, which harmed my plants. Whenever I tried to fill those holes with soil or rocks, they would mysteriously vanish, which I now realized was connected to the sewage system. By studying insects and animals in their natural habitats, we can gain valuable insights while maintaining a perfectly manufactured American dream lawn can lead to missing out on the wonders of nature. After World War II, a well kept lawn became a symbol of that dream. However, cultivating such a garden can feel like a form of bondage and negatively impacts our ecosystem. The sterile garden serves no real purpose. What are your thoughts on this? Do you have a garden? If so, what type? Do you keep plants in your apartment or on a terrace? I leave you with a quote: gardening adds years to your life, and life to your years. Thanks for listening and stay tuned for the next episode.